Alright, so this video is about the top 5 wrestlers that I feel like AEW has seriously dropped the goddamn ball on. Now, the first guy on this list will actually shock you. Now, this is my opinion, so this choice will actually shock you. My opinion, I feel like they have dropped the ball on Sonny Kiss. And here's why. The failure of Sonny Kiss, I blame on Tony Khan. Because he has zero creativity. The problem with AEW is they sign all these indie guys, right? And they let them be themselves. They don't change their characters. They don't give no gimmicks. They don't change their names. That's why Vince McMahon is a mad genius. Say what you want about it, but at least when you sign to his company, he changes your fucking character. He either gives you a character or he changes your gimmick to something else. That's a good thing. Because some wrestlers have no creativity. They think that they can get over based on their fucking work rate. It's not about your work in the ring. What can attract casual to the fucking product? That's what it's all about. So when Vince changes gimmicks for NXT to the main roster, that's a good thing. Because maybe that gimmick works in fucking NXT, that's a different audience. But on the main roster, you need more than that. You need something else to attract what a main roster audience looks for. The point I'm trying to make is Tony Khan never changes nobody's gimmick. He don't change nobody's character, no nothing. He has zero creativity. Dude, Vince McMahon turned Dustin Runnels into Goldust. That wasn't Dustin's idea. That was Vince's idea to give him a Goldust character. So that's the point I'm trying to make. See, with Kiss, Tony Khan should have tweaked his character. He should have toned down his character or just changed his whole entire gimmick to something else. That's why, to me, Tony Khan has zero creativity. You could have done something with Sonny Kiss, and here's what I mean. My all-time favorite feud in wrestling history is Razor Ramon and Goldust. Because that storyline was actually kind of based on real life situations. Because let's be honest, Goldust was a bisexual character. I don't care what you say. Goldust was bisexual. But he loved men more. So he was beefing with Razor Ramon, who was a macho kind of man. He was an alpha male. So when Goldust was lusting after Razor Ramon, who we all know he is straight as a pencil, it made for an intriguing, interesting storyline that here at this weird grown man who's a bisexual. He knows Razor is straight, but he's still in love with him. That was a great, intriguing storyline that's actually based on real life shit. There's tons of gay guys who lust after straight men, and they annoy straight men in real life. That's real life shit. A lot of straight men go through that. That's why that was a great storyline. Because there's a lot of straight men that it just sets them over the edge when a gay man still goes after them, even though they know they are straight. So that's why that was a storyline that was based on real life shit. I loved the Goldust character because he was weird, he was overly sexual, but he had kind of a badass streak to him too in his matches. So he was like the best of both worlds kind of a wrestler. But him and Razor Ramon had a great feud that I wish they should have finished. Even still to this day, Razor Ramon, he regrets not going through with that storyline. that Hollywood backlot brawl with Roddy Piper, that was supposed to have been Razor Ramon, but he left. So that's context of, man, that feud had tons of potential. You had a bisexual man who loved men more. He was going after a guy who we know who was straight. That was great shit, especially when he said, don't fight, Chico. Let us be one. I'm like, man, that's a great lie. He said, don't fight it, Chico. Let us be one. I'm like, man, that's mind games, right? That's like heel like mind games. That was pissing Razor off. I feel like a guy like Sonny Kiss, he should be booked like Goldust or Velveteen Dream or what's his name, Orlando Jordan from TNA. He should be booked like that. Sonny Kiss, Tony Khan should have changed his whole entire gimmick, his whole entire character. Sonny Kiss should have been a heel, a dark heel, right? Who goes after straight men. But he does it in a dark way, like Goldust did. Look, man, Goldust was a fucking draw back in the day because of that character that he was playing. He was a draw. That could have been Sonny Kiss. That's how I would have booked Sonny Kiss. I would have booked him like a dark heel who we all know who was gay, but for some reason he only goes after straight macho men, right? He only goes after straight guys who are actually macho alpha males. And he would be some kind of stalker, right? I feel like you could have made shitloads of money with Sonny Kiss with that character, but not with the character he's playing right now. That's why Sonny is on dark. But if you change his character, Tony Khan, be more creative, and don't let him fucking flounder around on dark. Be creative. Book him differently. Give him a different gimmick. A gimmick that's similar to the Velveteen Dream and Goldust. Let him play mind games with people in a dark way. That's what I mean by they kind of dropped the ball. He could have been AEW's Goldust. Turn that guy heel. Make him a dark, weird character that hunts down straight men. That's all I'm saying. So he is one of the first guys on this list where I feel like AEW, they dropped the ball on that guy. Be more creative. Change his fucking gimmick. Make him a dark, overly sexual gay man that goes after straight men. That's all I'm saying. Just like Goldust did. That made Goldust tons of money. Everybody knows Goldust's best run was from 95 to 96. That was his best run that he had. That was peak Goldust. That should have been Sonny Kiss. Why couldn't Tony Khan be creative? Look, man, when you sign guys for indies, look, man, you gotta be bold and just fucking change your names, change their gimmicks. That's what Vince McMahon does. If you know guys are boring, you gotta change up the characters, man. Be creative. But Sonny Kiss is one of the guys that they dropped the ball on. So the next guy on my list is Brian Cage, obviously. Obviously, they have seriously dropped the ball on Brian Cage. Once again, he is one of those guys that Tony Khan gave a stop and start push to. The main problem with AEW is they push guys that Vince McMahon would not push. That's a problem. There's a reason why John Cena, Hogan, Randy Orton, Macho Man, Warrior, Goldberg, Brock, Stone Cold, The Rock. There's a reason why those guys made shitloads of money for the WWE. Look at them. You gotta book guys who look like fucking superheroes that kids can strive to be like. When I was a kid, I wanted to look like Scott Steiner and fucking Rick Rude. Brian Cage could have been your Bobby Lashley. But you dropped the ball on Brian Cage. First of all, he should still be with Taz. Brian Cage needs a manager. Why did you break him away from fucking Taz? Look, Brian Cage can't talk all that well. He can't talk. He needs a goddamn manager. So why did you take away Taz? That was bad storytelling. That was bad storytelling. Why did you take away Taz from Brian Cage? And why is Brian Cage not in the fucking main events? Look at him. Don't you think Brian Cage would drive in casuals? Look, when somebody has a remote and they see Brian Cage on TV, they stay and they watch the fucking TV based on how he looks. Brian Cage could have drew viewers for AEW. That's facts. So they have seriously mishandled Brian Cage. First of all, he should still be in Team Taz. Why is he by himself now? Why is he solo? That's dumb. You had tons of potential to be Brock and Paul Heyman. With Brian Cage and Taz, it was set in stone. Cage could have been Lashley. Taz could have been MVP. That could have worked. But yet, Brian Cage is off TV. Now he's a jobber now. He puts over guys who are small. So, yes, they have mishandled Brian Cage. And yes, he should go to the WWE. But, of course, once again, his main hurdle is that goddamn drug test. Because we all know he ain't natural. But that's his only hurdle. Once he goes to WWE, he will be a star based on how he looks. He will be the next Lashley. That's how Vince will look at him. He will be booked like the next Lashley. Trust me, Brian Cage would not be a mid-carder in a WWE. Hell no, not how he looks. But in AEW, yeah, he is a mid-card guy on dark. That pretty much is the definition of AEW on how they look at guys who are Brian Cage. They hate on big guys who actually look like men. They would rather push Darby Allin over Brian Cage. Let that sink in. That's all I'm saying. So, the next guy on my list is Hobbs. Of course, Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs should be in a WWE. They have seriously mishandled They have seriously mishandled Hobbs. Hobbs should be in the mid card right now, fighting guys like Sammy G, Cody. He should be battling for the TNT title. A guy who has a kind of look should be a mid eventer, or he should be fighting for championship in the fucking mid card. And yet, now he is now a background player for fucking Hook. Now everybody is sucking the dick of Hook. Who cares about Hook? Look, will you people in the comments stop asking me about fucking Hook? I don't care about Hook. He ain't ready to be a main eventer. I don't care about Hook. He ain't Hobbs. Hook does not have the upside like a Powerhouse Hobbs do. Nobody cares about Hook. Only you marks in AEW care about Hook. I don't give a fuck about Hook. He's average. This guy had fucking 2 matches and now he's Hulk Hogan. Now he's Brock. Now he's fucking Braun Breaker. Huh? Dude, I don't care. It's insane. What is your fascination over Hook? Because I'm getting some weird vibes from you men. Y'all must think he's sexy or something. Y'all must think he's fucking attractive or something. What is your fascination over Hook? What, y'all must want to fuck him or something. You marks want to fuck Hook or something. I have zero idea is your fascination over Hook. He ain't Hobbs. But Hobbs should be in a WWE, man. Hobbs should have had a match at a pay-per-view. A guy who has that kind of look, he should be a main player on your roster. The fact that he lost to CM Punk, by the way, what has CM Punk done for any guy he has beaten? Where is Garcia? Where is Bobby Fish? Where's Matt Sydal? Where is Darby? Where is Eddie Kingston? Who y'all said was the next Stone Cold Steve Austin? Where he at? Huh? Like I said, CM Punk buried Hobbs. He didn't do shit for Powerhouse Hobbs. Hence why Hobbs lost to Orange Cassidy weeks later. Once again, everything I say is facts. I told you. When CM Punk beat Hobbs, that was a burial. Hobbs can't be the guy who hasn't wrestled in 7 years. Are you serious? That's a fucking burial. And right on cue, he lost to fucking Orange Cassidy, who had hurt ribs that was taped up. And you saying Hobbs ain't buried? And now everybody is sucking the dick of Hook. Nobody cares about Hobbs now. You guys are riding the dick of Hook. I don't care about Hook. He ain't better than Hobbs. So fuck, I don't care about Hook. Stop asking about fucking Hook. Because of Hook now, Hobbs is a jobber. He's a background player now. He ain't going nowhere now. When it came to Team Taz, it was Starks and then Hobbs and then Hook, maybe. Now it's Hook, Starks, and Hobbs. He's last on that list in their faction. So yeah, they have seriously mishandled Hobbs. Now Hobbs is a fucking jobber. He should be in the WWE now. He needs to wait till his contract expires so he can leave for the WWE now. Because if he would have went to NXT, he would be where Braun Breaker is. Seriously. He would be where Tony D is. Look, if Powerhouse Hobbs went to NXT, he would be where Braun Breaker is. He would be where Tony D is. He would be where Grayson Waller is. He would be a top guy who will eventually be groomed to the main roster. And he will be a top guy on Raw or fucking SmackDown based on how he looks. People, look, wrestling is about looks. What part of that don't you understand, man? If wrestling was about how good you are in the ring, then Chris Benoit, Eddie G, Chris Jericho, they would have been top guys in WCW. If wrestling was about how good you were in a fucking ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin made that company billions of dollars. And yet, he wasn't known for having great matches. Nobody cares about how you look in the ring, man. They care about how do you look when you walk through a fucking airport. Do you pass an airport test? Do you look like a star? Wrestling is fake, people. I'm sorry to use the F word. It's fake. If you want to watch real guys going at it, just watch the fucking UFC, man. Wrestling is about comic strips, superheroes. We want to look at guys that don't look like us. Why do you want to look at a guy wrestle who looks exactly like you? You are a loser, man. Where's your confidence? Why is Batman so popular? Why is the Hulk so popular? Because they don't look like us. Why is Superman so popular? He don't look like the average man. That's why kids look up to him. Like, of course Vince likes big guys. Yeah, cause they draw the most money. Like, dude, this is a business. Nobody cares about how good you are in the goddamn ring. Are you serious? Are you sick? When you walk through an airport, whose autograph will you run and go get? John Cena's or Daniel Bryan? I'm going to get John Cena's fucking autograph. When Randy Orton walks through an airport, who is going to attract the most attention? Him or fucking Adam Cole? Looks are very important in professional wrestling. Nobody cares about how good you are bell to bell. Nobody cares, man. But the point is, Hobbs would be a great guy for the WWE. And Tony Khan don't realize that. For some reason, he has a weird fascination for fucking Hook. I don't get it. It's very strange to me. I don't get it. What's the fascination over Hook? Like, he looks like a 205 Live guy. Like, huh? I don't get it. But the next guy on this list that AEW has really mishandled is Mark Quinn from Private Party. It's like, man, they could have made tons of money with this guy. He has the look. He's very athletic. He might be the most athletic guy in AEW. He has a great look. He's very athletic. I feel like Private Party has really been mishandled. And they have been lied to. They are a homegrown talent. And yet, for the past 2 years, they haven't had not one pay-per-view match. That's sad. I think it's fucking jealousy. I think it's really jealousy because when they first got signed by the Bucks said, oh, this team reminds us of us, right? This team reminds us of what we were when we were their age, huh? Right? Really? Really? Because to me, it just feels like you guys are kind of jealous. Maybe you think they are a better version of you. Maybe that's why you don't want to put in the good work for them to give them a stronger push. Once again, they are also in a category of stop and start pushes, and now the audience don't care about them. And dog, why are they heels? Why is Private Party heels? They are not heels. They are faces. Here you have the WWE pushing the fucking Street Profits. You can counter that with fucking Private Party, and yet they on dark doing dumb shit with fucking Matt Hardy. These guys are not heels. They are faces that the crowd can kind of gravitate towards. But let's get back to Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn is way better than Montez Ford. He's better than Carmelo Hayes. Yes, he is. He has a better look. He's more athletic. His ass can go in the ring. He has a look that you can actually market. He has shitloads of potential that Tony Khan ain't even realizing. And yet, look. Mark Quinn is in a tag team, right? Okay. You look at a guy like a fucking Jungle Boy who's also in a tag team, but guess what? Jungle Boy is being pushed as a singles guy too. Mark Quinn is not. Once again, dropping the ball on a talented guy. Jungle Boy has the charisma of a fucking book. I know books that got more charisma. Fucking what's that book called? What's that book called? Goddamn, Goosebumps. Yeah. Goosebumps got more charisma than fucking Jungle Boy. He has no charisma. Why are you pushing this man? Nobody cares about Jungle Boy, man. Nobody cares about him being a world champion. Nobody cares about being a fucking main eventer. Mark Quinn has way more upside than fucking Jungle Boy. Way more upside. He has charisma. He has better look. He's better in the fucking ring. He has a look you can fucking market. And Mark Quinn can actually talk. Jungle Boy can't. Dude, if Mark Quinn was in NXT, he would be a star. Another guy that Tony Khan has really mishandled. Mark Quinn got shitloads of potential to be a star. Away from his tag team partner, he could be a star. Mark Quinn could be the next Jeff Hardy if they booked him right. That's what I'm saying. So, if the last people on this list is, man, dude, fucking LAX, the fucking Proud and Powerful. Damn, they have really dropped the ball on the Proud and Powerful. Like, wow. They were signed from day one. What have they done? They have been leapfrogged by multiple tag teams. They are background players who are kind of jobbers, kind of. They are only used to put other tag teams over now. They went from being the best tag team in the world when they were in Impact, right? I'll say back in like 2019, they were considered the best tag team in the fucking world. They were putting on bangers with the fucking Lucha Bros in Impact. They were multiple time champions. They were putting on great matches. They had Conan as their promo guy. They had a great look. They were putting on just banger matches. They were like the Usos of Impact. And yet, these guys chose AEW over NXT. And yes, Triple H, he was very interested in bringing those guys in. But these dumbasses said no. They said no. They went to fucking AEW. And now look where they at. They got on fucking face paint. That's their last resort on trying to get over. They got face paint now. Tony Khan has seriously failed fucking LAX, man. That team, they were my favorite tag team for the past 2 years, man. Past 2 years since Impact. They were stars. Now they're just background players. Nobody cares about LAX. The fact that the fucking Lucha Bros were champions before them, that's sad. I thought these guys were going to be champions in the first year of AEW. Now look at them. They are background players. Nobody cares about LAX now. See, that's what happens when you give guys stop and start pushes. That's what happens. You can't do that because now the audience don't care about LAX. Nobody cares. They got fucking face paint on. That's their last resort on trying to get over, trying to stay relevant. That's sad. Ortiz, Santana, those guys are very fucking talented, man. And AEW, they just fucking mishandled those guys. Now you got fucking FTR, the fucking Jurassic Express. They are more higher up on the card now. So in hindsight, what did Chris Jericho do for them? Nothing. The only guy that got over in the fucking inner circle was actually Sammy G. Cause look, obviously Khan has some kind of bond with Sammy G. I don't know why, but look, I thought the Proud and Powerful would be pushed like fucking champions, like fucking monsters, but nope. They are just regular guys. I can't imagine them being tag team champions, man. Anytime soon. Because of the stop and start pushes. They are background players now for fucking Jericho and fucking Sammy G. That's sad. Dude, go back and watch their matches in fucking Impact Wrestling. They were talented. They were great, man. They were the best tag team in the world next to the Usos and the fucking Briscoes. Right? Like, I look at fucking MSK. Dude, fucking MSK has accomplished more in NXT more than a Proud and Powerful. That's insane because when they were in Impact, the fucking Rascals were fucking jobbers. They were average jobbers. And now if I look at them, they have accomplished more since leaving Impact more than a Proud and Powerful. You see what I'm saying? So don't tell me Tony Khan knows how to book stars. He don't. For some reason, Khan keeps on burying guys from Impact. That's strange. First Cage, now LAX. Who else? Kiera Hogan. Fucking Ethan Page. Where he at? See what I'm saying? What guy from Impact has had an impact on that roster? No, like shit, no fucking body. See what I'm saying? So that's my list of a lot of people that AEW has really mishandled, has really dropped the ball on me. I'm done.